Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you today things that I purchased from the Pandora Spring collection. So let me get everything out of here and share with you what I got. All right, so one of the things that I absolutely had to get was the sweet little caterpillar charm. And my intention for the caterpillar charm is to use him or her on my Alice in Wonderland bracelet to represent, of course, the hookah smoking caterpillar in the Alice in Wonderland story. And I just thought this was so adorable, how this little caterpillar is just winding its way around the bracelet. And like, if you look, the little caterpillar does have like little CZs for eyes and just the sweetest little face. And then of course each segment of the body, like you can see how they have each segment painted with pink enamel, and then there's little dots of a darker pink on each segment as well. You can see all the little legs, and even like on the underside, like you can see how the underside even has each segment detailed. I just think this charm is so adorable, and I just cannot wait to style it on my Alice in Wonderland themed bracelet. So that is one of the items I purchased from the spring collection. Another item that I had to have was one of these beautiful blue pansies, and this has all this beautiful CZ detailing on the outer edges, and it has the most beautiful yellow or maybe even orange CZ right in the center, and just beautiful enamel work. I just love how it goes from a dark blue to like lighter blue to then white. Just all that beautiful painting. And then of course each petal is segmented out with a line of silver. It's such a beautiful charm. And I plan on using this. I actually have a couple of blue butterfly charms from several years ago, and I have the hardest time styling them. And this is going to be perfect with them. And I do eventually want to get maybe some of the newer butterfly pieces from the collection, but for now I just went with this one thing. And then I finally treated myself to the blue matte Muranos. I thought that those would look really nice with the blue pansy. So I did treat myself to a pair of these as well. So I'm really looking forward to styling with my existing butterfly charms and this blue pansy. And then I could not resist, and I'm sure you guys saw this coming, but I could not resist the purple version of the pansy as well. And I'm hoping you can see there is, and of course it's just probably the glare. Let me just see if I turn off my ring light, if it makes it a little better to see, a little easier. Like, it almost looks black, but there is definitely a lighter purple towards the center. And of course, this is the same pansy, except for done in Pandora Rose. And for the center, it has the white CZ. And I typically am not one where I feel the need to get, oh, the matching pendant and the matching ring and the matching earrings. But this purple pansy may very well change my mind. For now, I just have this purple pansy, and it is just beautiful. Here is both the blue pansy and the purple pansy side by side, and I just love them. I love pansies. I think they're such a happy flower, and they have such cute little faces. So that is what I purchased from the actual spring part of the collection. And then, guys, I got not one, but two of the pieces from the Marvel collection. So let me just take the sleeve off and show you. Let me zoom out just a little what we got here. So I treated myself to Iron Man, the Ark Reactor, and then the Infinity Stones all by themselves. And then I also treated myself to Captain America's shield and then Thor's hammer. So let me get these off the pillows so I can show you these in a little more detail. All right, so I am a huge Marvel fan. I have watched and rewatched again all of the Marvel movies. And in fact, when Pandora dropped this collection, I started rewatching them again. I just love the Marvel series. And my number one Avenger is Iron Man. I just love his character arc, you know, how he changed from someone that was just completely self-centered to someone that just wanted to protect the world and, you know, just protect the world and those he loved. So Iron Man, hands down, my favorite Avenger. And I just think this charm is just so expertly and beautifully done. We've got, you know, the little CZs where the hands are, you know, where he would, you know, shoot out his weapons or, you know, propel, you know, himself backwards or, you know, up and down or hold himself steady. You can see the little Ark Reactor piece right there. You know, they've got the candy apple, you know, hot rod red that, you know, he based his suit off of. And of course it's done with the shine. And let me just see if you can see, like the back, it's kind of hard to see it, but it does say up here, find your power. It's like, I just love Iron Man. Love Iron Man to the point where my kids were preparing me for what they knew because, you know, they read the comic books. They kind of knew how things were going to end well before I did. So they were trying to prepare me for that because they knew I would bawl in the movie theater, and I did. But love Iron Man. And then I might as well show this with Iron Man, at least at the same time. this is his Ark Reactor. And of course, like if you watch the very first Iron Man, it kind of shows how, you know, the Ark Reactor came to be, where, you know, he was kidnapped, and when he was being kidnapped, he had been injured where there was a lot of shrapnel in his body, and the person that operated on him wound up inserting some kind of magnet in his heart. Well, I don't even know if magnet's the right word, but basically it kept the shrapnel from going into Tony's heart. And then Tony, of course, the bad guys wanted him to develop a weapon. And Tony, the first thing he did was make himself like a little mini Ark Reactor to kind of replace the crude piece of equipment that was in his heart, where it would do a better job. And this Ark Reactor on the back does say "Love You 3000," which just such a lovely sentiment from the last film, where, you know, his daughter, you know, just being so young, when he came back to her and said, "I love you a ton." Her, you know, his little daughter, being, you know, equally as smart as Tony at such a tender young age, came back and said, "Well, I love you 3000." And that was such a sweet moment in the film. So this is Iron Man and the Ark Reactor. So let me show you the next one that I got. All right, so I also had to get Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. And, you know, what I love about this is that it actually has a lot of nice weight to it. And, you know, in one of the films, it showed, you know, all of these strong Avengers, you know, from Tony to the Hulk to Captain America, Hawkeye, everyone trying to lift Mjolnir. And, you know, the secret to Mjolnir is that you have to be worthy in order to be able to lift it. And you can kind of see right there that on the side of Mjolnir is the inscription "Worthy," along with some other Asgardian symbols. So just such a beautiful piece. And, you know, I can just picture this, you know, being flung across and hitting the enemy in the head, because like I said, it actually has a lot of nice heft to it. So that was one of the first charms I had to get. All right, the other charm that I had to get was the Captain America Shield Dangle charm. And this is so beautifully done with the enamel work. I mean, this looks just like Captain America's shield. It's got that beautiful red enamel and blue enamel. Look at this feature on the bail where it has a star. And I even like the front of the bail where it has like this very subtle lines. Just so beautifully done. And on the back, it says "True to Yourself." which, you know, Captain America was always so true to himself and his principles. Like Captain America and Iron Man, like they were two of my favorites. And it hurt my heart so bad watching the Captain America Civil War movie. Like just seeing those two fight as hard as they did, it just broke my heart. So these two I knew for sure. Well, these three for sure I knew right out of the gate I needed. So if I only got these three things from the Avengers collection, I was going to be happy. I plan on probably getting them all, but you know, I had to pick and choose for my little first dabble into the collection. But let me show you the last piece. All right, so the very last charm that I purchased was the Infinity Stones Dangle charm. And with this particular charm, like I love the gauntlet and I fully intend to purchase the gauntlet. But I figured before the gauntlet, there was just the individual Infinity Stones all on their own. And we have all 6 of the stones. We have the Power Stone, the Space Stone, the Time Stone, the Reality Stone, the Soul Stone, and the Mind Stone. All featured here beautifully. And what is really cool, and I don't know if my camera is good enough to pick it up because it's just so delicate, but each one of these has the engraving as to what the stone is on the side. I thought that was so well done, and unfortunately I just don't think my camera is it's, of course I'm filming with my phone camera here, and while it's a good camera, it's definitely not as good as someone filming with an actual camera. But my whole thought process was before the gauntlet, there was just the individual stones that Thanos was collecting to put in the gauntlet. And I decided to go for this first. So I am super, super, super thrilled with this collection. And I need to figure out the best way to style all of these together. It is just so fun, and I am a huge Marvel nerd, so I am definitely going to have fun with this. So hope you enjoyed everything that I showcased. Have you purchased anything from either the Marvel or the Spring collection? Let me know. I know I've seen some people not really be, I guess, too keen on the Marvel collection because they feel like there's just way too much enamel work or, you know, other various things. But what are your thoughts on it? I'm really curious to know. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.